warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Yeah, hey, look, it's time for a team building exercise, right?
Yeah, only 49 episodes in. It's time to team build.
Look, it's time for us to learn the group dynamic with each other.
I mean, to be fair, we only learned everybody's identity. Truly, honestly, all of the identities, including Jiro's situation, an episode ago. So,
yeah.
It makes sense in like a fucking batshit fever dream sort of way.
We're finally getting everything resolved.
I'll be honest. If we're talking about things getting resolved,
I got resolve everything within the last episode.
Okay, well, hey, let's see if in the last episode I resolved some fucking unspoken concerns with William, because boy, I really I think I'm owed a life debt at this point. Like, I think I put my, like, I got my little, I got my...
Do you have to... Hey, this is gonna be a reference for a video that won't come out for, like, another month?
Yeah.
Due to recording...
Yeah, I think I got my blood print in a coin. I think I got my blood print in a coin, yeah. And I think he'll have to... I think he'll have to fucking respond to it. Otherwise, I will burn his house to the ground.
Right?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Hey, it's Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, episode 49. Last Memories, right?
Yeah.
Look, it turns out that our new Cerebin trios might not have good team building, right? They realize, hey, maybe putting blindfolds when we were winning was probably a bad idea, it turned out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't have to give them a handicap like that.
Yeah, maybe running around blindfolded shooting at the air was not the way to create proper sport, and actually just fucked us over.
Right, yeah. Look, their Cerebin trio is not doing good.
Yeah, they're real stupid. They're real fucking stupid.
Yeah, look. So you know what that means, right? Look. When you have bad you should get new management in. I think it's time to replace these new Cerebrins with two new Cerebrins.
Let's replace the Cerebrins with more Cerebrins.
The Cerebin groups that was already a replacement for our original Cerebin group. Let's get a new Cerebin groups to replace them.
I really must say, like, the only way that I will feel gratified by the end of this, because at this point, no, I'm lying to myself. If I had never watched another episode, even with one episode left, I'd still be fine. I don't need to know how it ends. But if somebody told me that the final ending was just they explode, like the whole world burns to ash, I'd go, yeah, okay, that's fine. Like, that's the ending I want. Realistically, that's the ending I want, as I want this whole fucking world to die. This might be just, like, fundamentally, this show might have, I mean, maybe it just means that I'm stronger than William, but, like, it feels like this is, I empathize with William of having to deal with it, and it's like, yeah, this would also give me a fucking, like, absolute crisis of faith in, like, the world, and going, how could the world let such an atrocity occur?
Boy, hey, look, I can't wait till we eventually have to do the series review and talk about this series as a show, right? Yeah. Right? And our opinions about it, because like I said, boy, the opinions about this show are like this. It is an actual, unironic race war happening right now within the fandom of this show. Yeah. Right?
Okay. Right? Hold on. What do you mean within the fandom?
I read the online comments by people, right? On certain sub-sites, sites where I like to read it and everything, right? Right? for every post that there is about someone complaining about how much they hate the show, the comment is just, it's either people telling up that they're wrong, or people telling up that they're right. This show is actually extremely divisive, honestly, right?
Jesus
It's
Christ.
absolutely crazy.
Jesus.
Like, there's like not... Right, it's not like Saber where we can legitimately, everyone can agree, yeah, this show was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, there were
right?
mistakes were made, like, this should have been... this...
Right, or like Futo P, or not Futo, or like Kamen Rider W was like, oh yeah, that's a good show,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
right?
just a good, that's
Right,
just
like,
a good-ass show, like, yeah.
Alright, or a show that just got a mixed reception that everyone agrees is an actual mixed reception, like Revice, or something like, oh yeah, no, they had some good points, but also had some low points.
Yeah, it just
show
lost track of itself.
Right? But this show right now there is no middle ground. You either hate this show, or you think this is the greatest Sentai show in years.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it was probably one of those incels that made one of those fucking comments. Hey, don't think I forgot about you, bitch. I will never, ever let you have peace. Okay? If you ever fucking say some shit again, I'll continue to drag you through the goddamn mud. Okay? Don't try me. I'm from a god... I survived January 6th. Okay? You'll never beat me. Anyway, speaking of never beat me, yeah, 3 Cerebrins does not beat 9 Donbrothers, I guess.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, so now it's time for a team building exercise, right? Because we gotta find out how the 3 new ones, how their group dynamic
works within
now, right?
the group dynamics, yeah.
Yeah, right? Within the established group dynamic that's already, right? The group dynamic where one of them was literally a new person, was a different person up until the last episode, and the other one where no one knew his identity until like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah.
You know, right? Right, now that I think about it, their group, the Sarahs have way better group dynamic interaction.
Because they've actually stayed together and actually knew who all of them were and had a mission this entire time.
As compared to someone like Jiro or Tsubasa, were like, hey, I'm just here. Right, Tsubasa is literally just here because his contract says he has to be here.
But at least he actually, like, I don't know, intended... yeah, I mean... Yeah. There's so much that's just like, yeah, I guess, fuck, I don't know, man.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, look, there's a cool tracking shot moment where everyone has a little moment of Haruka goes viral. Hey, look, I got a new manga idea. It's fresh, it's new, it's hip. No one will steal it from me, you know.
Yeah, including myself.
Yeah. Subaru's seriously still having their moment, and boy, hey, look, Sonoe's character really just went down to like, oh, I just have to follow Tsubasa now.
Yeah, I really want to fuck Inuzuka, and
that's it. That's where my entire character dynamic has gone at this point. You know, right?
Yeah.
Nothing else. Right?
Yeah.
Like I might have had a way more interesting character arc at the beginning, but now I hey, it's quite common in tokusatsu apparently for have a strong female character at the beginning of the show just to dwindle her down to a character who I just want to fuck someone. That's it.
Yep.
You know?
I mean,
right?
that's
it could be your coworker, could be your brother.
Shouldn't be your brother though. Should definitely not be your brother. Why would you make an entire side story episode about that?
Yeah. So then, then our Cerebral shows like, hey, let's fight again. Round two,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
right?
okay. We'll now that you're all together, the 3 of us can, and we don't have blindfolds on, we can definitely take you. And they immediately eat shit.
Boy, yeah, real fucking sad. Boy, yeah, their plan is not working out.
Again, gang tactics. 9 versus 3 usually doesn't end in the 3 people's favor.
But it's also something that's only 3 of them, so, right?
Yeah.
And then it just occurred to me during this moment, this is also the first time that Jiro and Sonoe has ever actually interacted outside of that one episode.
I mean, it's the first time they've interacted as not their transformed selves.
Adversaries? Yeah,
no,
right?
like, this is the first time they introduced... Well, I mean, technically when they're sounding off on, and, like, like calling out their like where they place, right? Technically, that's the first point where they're interacting, but like outside of their suits. But then after they have that whole moment, and after they go through all that, then then Jiro goes, who is now Momotani? Not Momojiro, Tani. That's his combined form, I guess.
Yeah, look. Once you become Professor Hulk, everything changes for you now. You know, right?
I don't even have the energy. I'm just going to blanket statement say I'm pretty sure that Tani is another like second son Japanese idiom sort of thing, like to naming conventions. But I don't have the patience or like care to like actually go through it to try and figure this out with this goddamn awful show. Like, I get that they're trying to do puns and shit, and okay, cool. The Momotani Jiro is different than, or Momotani Taro, or whatever the fuck, is different than fucking Momojiro. Fuck. Whatever. Momoi. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. Momotani Jiro versus Momoi Taro. Like, it's technically he's not the same, but God, it's not. Fuck you, fuck this, whatever. They fought in the goddamn quarry. That's cool.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Oh yeah. So she realized his life fucking sucks.
Yeah, so it's time to leave.
Yeah, look, I don't have anyone to work for anymore.
Time for me to just be homeless.
Right? Right? Because I don't need to spend my home with anyone else now, you know?
You're going to go home and rethink your life. I'm going to go home and rethink my life.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so then Tsubasa says, hey, we should probably get you some help, you know? Let's talk this out, you know?
Why would someone make a character so goddamn cursed? Why would someone make a character this goddamn cursed? Like, he's literally a character that exists solely, like, even at his, like, workplace. He basically, even at this, like, moment of him resigning and the boss, like, being, like, upset at him leaving, I only think that he's upset because he's going to miss his punching bag. Like, why would you do this to a person? Why would you create a character so fucking, like, fundamentally sad? It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Kijino, here's what it is. Kijino is the Velma of Donbrothers.
Okay.
He has glasses, and he's an irredeemable bastard. With psychosis breaks. Like, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Right. And then Jiro and Taro talk about all.
Yeah, it's time to get over some shit.
Yeah. Look. Unlike other members of the team, which have their, I got over my. If I can move past the fact that the last 23 years of my life
have been a goddamn fucking fever dream that was like forged in order to
as a lie, I'm pretty sure the guy that has marriage problem could probably get over it too. You know,
like,
right?
Realistically, he was only married for 2 years.
A year?
I don't know.
No, I think it's a year. I think it's because it's all within the year event of the show, right?
What was he? Well, hey, here's one of the problems that come from me being sucked into this isekai into this goddamn nightmare. Like at the beginning of this shit, because William died. Like, is the first time that we meet Kijino him getting married?
No, I think that what we mean he's already been married. So I'm gonna say he's been married for at least, and we assume that this entire show has taken place for a year, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna say he's probably been married for like 15 months up until this point, you know?
Okay,
Right.
so like he's newlywed at the beginning of the show, and then
Yeah.
he just is the way that he is for the rest of the show. Sure, but it's I mean, but like, okay, so, but when does Here's the timeline that I'm confused on. When is so when Inuzuka's introduced?
Yeah.
How long?
He was already a fugitive.
How long has he been a fugitive?
I want to say up for like at least a year now.
Okay,
right?
Because it's like,
right, because I don't know the exact time frame after Natsumi gets sucked up, and then the bestial form of her started walking around.
Well, I mean, theoretically, it's once the bestial form left, or once Natsumi
but
left.
I'm saying I don't know how long the bestial form went around doing her own thing until she found Kijino. Right.
Right. Okay. But at maximum, right? It's let's say at maximum there was a year.
Yeah.
And that before they, let's say at maximum there was a year. Let's say at maximum there was 10 months, I guess, that they were in courtship. And then they got married. And then the again, grace period, there's 2 months after that, honeymoon like time. And then and then the series proper starts. Let's say all of that, right?
Yeah.
That's still Kijino reckoning with the last the last 2 or so years of his life being alive. Versus literally everything Tsuyoshi has, or not Tsuyoshi, fucking that Jiro has known to be true, being a fucking lie, and all of his friends not being real. Like, literally his, like, all of his, like, hometown friends and the girl that he had a crush on being just figures of his imagination. That's fucking insane. That's an insane fucking thing to do to a character. But also it's insane to try and, like, compare the two of, like, who had the more devastating... It's Jiro. The answer is Jiro. It's always Jiro. Yeah. Jiro got fucked. Like, that's fucked up.
Right. So who cares if Kijo got bullied in high school? You know, right?
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
no.
Right. Or the fact that he called the teacher mom one time. You know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah.
So it turns out that the other kid grew up on the streets and had to like fight other homeless, like full-grown homeless men in order to like afford his like textbooks. Like, I think he wins. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that he wins that argument.
Right.
But yeah. It's fucking God. Jiro the Hulk banner, Jiro what do you call it? Smart Hulk, whatever the fuck. Like
Professor Hulk.
Yeah. But like, Jiro is like, all of a sudden, Jiro is just like such a like. It's one of these things of like, boy, if this character development had happened, I don't know, somewhere before the last or second to last episode of the goddamn show, this would be fucking amazing, and we'd have a fucking character to work off of. But we're doing this at the end, the very goddamn end, and why? Why couldn't we have this earlier? What was stopping you? It's insane.
Yeah.
But
yeah, then So then apparently Tsubasa thinks it's a good idea to introduce Natsumi to Kijo. Like this will fix the problem.
Yeah,
you know,
he'll be fine. Everybody's gonna be fine.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, look. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, let me show you to the guy that thinks I've been married to you for the last 2 years. You know.
Yeah,
right?
honestly,
we'll do it in a public setting just in case.
Honestly,
you know,
if I were in Inuzuka's place, it would probably end up with not, hey, girlfriend, do you want to see this guy that thought that you were married to him for, like, 2 years, or, like, in a relationship with him for 2 years?
Molly's still in the room, by the way.
She's laying down. It's okay. She's probably listening, but it's fine. But, like, if somebody thought that, it wouldn't be, hey, do you want to meet this guy that, like, thought that you were in a, like, thought that was in a relationship with you for the last 2 years? It would be, hey, do you want to go visit this graveyard? Because there might be a corpse there that's of interest. Like, and even then, it wouldn't be, let's go watch it. I would be pissing on it. Like, absolutely fucking not. What the fuck?
Right? Also, and then Sonoi still stalking that, man. I like how Sonoi stopped us. Oh, man, what a nice guy Tsubasa is. He's looking out for his teammate. No, he's not. He's trying to get this guy to stop harassing him and his girlfriend.
Do you think the only solution at this point, I see 3 ways of this ending up, right?
Okay.
Maybe 4.
Uh-huh.
Maybe 4.
Okay. Okay.
1. Inuzuka and Natsumi live happily ever after together, and then Kijino and Sononi get together.
Okay.
2.
Okay, that's the weird. Okay, that's
2.
Mm-hmm.
Inuzuka and Natsumi accept Sononi into a throuple situation.
Okay, that's okay. And then Kijino gets to sit in the corner.
Kijino doesn't get shit. Fuck. Am I on 2 or 3?
You're on 2. You're on 2.
Okay, so 3. Fucking. Inuzuka and Natsumi stay together, or rather, Inuzuka and Kijino swap partners in such that I mean that Natsumi goes to be with Kijino and Sononi goes with Inuzuka.
Boy, hey, look, that's boy. By the way that this episode plays out, that's what it makes it look like, right? But I'll be really mad because I don't think Kijino deserves a happy ending.
I don't think he does either. No, the fourth
right?
The fourth one that I had is just Natsumi and Inuzuka live out the rest of their lives with Kijino pining after Natsumi and Sononi pining after fucking
a Brian situation from Family Guy.
I was thinking more of like a Gone Girl sort of situation of just like they're just stalking stalking and being weird like I mean technically this isn't Gone Girl, but I mean I guess it is kind of like I don't know if it's like Brian in Family Guy. It's just
okay. I was gonna say is it like that movie with Robin Williams where he was the guy that took family phone
where he said, hey, do you want to get this Evangelion action figure where Asuka gets her fucking self pierced by the Lance of Longinus 75 times?
We're in a Midwest. We're in a Midwest town in the 90s, right? That's one thing our story is known for carrying, right? Evangelion action figures, right? That's the hottest toy that all the kids love.
There was a really weird time back in the 90s of like, again, America really tried to sell anime action figures in a weird way, and I really don't know what happened to that whole marketing team. I assume that they were probably like tried for war crimes, but like it was really weird. Like going back to again recording that will come out for a while, but like Eric made me think of fucking Gundam Battle Scarred recently, and I just remember, and it brought back all of these like because I wanted to just show him the memes, like I just wanted to show him the commercial. It took me down a rabbit hole of watching old like Gunpla commercials and old like action figure commercials for Gundam, and it's like, yeah, this was marketed entirely differently back then, like, of what, like, how people feel about it today. And it was just sold in such a weird way back then. So, I could believe a random CVS having one random, like, it's just random CVS having, like, a pack of Metal Raiders, like, in it. And you go, ooh, metal, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards!
Boy, oh, man, it's really weird you brought up Metal Raiders as your example, because that actually happened to me once.
Oh, it absolutely happened to me, too! That's why I brought it up!
I was in a CVS, I was in the back, right, when my parents were getting the medicine, I just walked around, and, like, on the shelf, the CVS just had, like, not a bin, right, but, like, one of those shitty, small plastic baskets of loose packs.
Oh, man, that's even better than what I was just walking through the fucking, like, toy section of the specific CVS, like, that's near MC, like, where the giant is, and all that stuff, and I remember distinctly at, like, I don't know, 10, 12 years old or whatever, I was like, ooh, Metal Raiders, and it's like, cool, and I bought that, I don't remember getting, I think I did get, like, a bee skull dragon from it. But God knows where that shit is now in some fucking, like, eternal hell, because I was a goddamn child. But it's like, it's just random fucking... Sometimes you just fucking find random shit at a goddamn, like, pharmacy for no goddamn reason. Anyway, that's all a tangent based off of Kijino definitely being the creepy guy that Robin Williams played in that movie that has the meme of, oh man, look how much Robin Williams... Like, I only found out about that movie because people kept sharing the meme of, like, look at how much Robin Williams cared about, like, nerd stuff, and it's like, hey, this is a really unhinged movie, actually. I don't think that we should be using this as a reference of, like, how mentally healthy and, like, well-adjusted he was and, like, what he liked. I think maybe this is, like, actually more of a insult. Like, don't do that. But anyway, yeah, Kijino is fucked up.
And then Inuzuka, I guess, forgot he stole a wanted fugitive, so, let's go to a public setting, you know? What's the worst thing that can happen, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right? No, I'm not gonna get recognized or anything, you know? Especially I'm gonna assume this the same cop that's been seeing him every single time at this point, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm assuming, right? But yeah, he gets recognized. And
White cops back at it again.
Yeah, and Natsumi does not want to follow her fugitive boyfriend, apparently. And then this is the big shocker to everyone, you know? This is the tipping point,
it's
right?
a tipping point for me.
Right, yeah, so Tsubasa gets caught again, but don't worry. Sonoi comes in and fights them off, you know?
Saving the day.
Right? And then meanwhile, she just, Sonoi's like,
also, it's weird, right? Hold on, I just want to say,
doesn't know the concept of the police, right? She's like, I can just shoot them, you know?
But it's also but it's also weird because, like, in this series, right, for the most part, it seemed like, the Sononi, or not Sononi, the Inuzuka, like, cop situation, right, was one part, like, his problem because he was accused of them being missing, but another part, like, his problem because it was always, like, the cat bestials, or bestials, I said bestials, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
I picked up on that.
But, like, it was always the cat bestials that were chasing him, and it always felt like, oh, cool, the bestials are, like, trying to, like, maybe, like,
in the game of cat and dogs, you know?
Well, cat and dogs, but also, like, try and, like, cut off loose ends, you know? Like, hey, we can't have, like, a human still around that, like, knows what happened to, like, the other missing humans, right? But now they're just regular cops going, well, I'm chasing you because I need to chase you. And it's
Yeah,
like,
right. You know.
but like, but why are you chasing me? And it's like, well, we
mean,
gotta chase
you.
you.
It was described, right? Because he made the wish to bring back Sonoi, you know? Right?
Yeah.
And then Kaito said, hey, look, if you
your
do
life
this,
might
you know...
suck for the rest of your life. But it's like,
okay.
okay.
Right? Monkey's paw, you
okay,
know,
but
right?
like, you could have told me, like, I mean, it definitely seems like, again, maybe part of that is also going to include, yeah, anyway, your fiance leaves you for the asshole that, the psychotic, like, asshole that existed, a psychotic, possessive asshole, with, like, with an unhinged personality,
right.
like, and it's like, are you serious? Like, can we just, can you, like, I'll be honest, I'll kill her again if it means that I don't have to go through this shit. Like, this is pretty bad. Like, this is really bad. Like, how can I get those points back? Like, also, I feel like I was already living in a bad situation. I don't know why I built up all those points, and now I have to go back to this bad situation, like, is why it is. Like, am I always destined to be a criminal? That's pretty fucked up, man. Like, I don't really get this whole system. It would be great if someone explained this goddamn system.
Yeah. So Natsumi thinks it's a good idea to go with the mentally unhinged guy. You know, the delusional guy that, as he said, hey, he thought you guys were married for 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
Right? But she thinks it's okay. I can go with him to his apartment by himself, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
right, and everything.
Look, I'll be honest, all things considered, I think Natsumi and Sononi are both incredibly attractive. But you gotta love a girl that's willing to just start blasting for you. You know, Sononi's just out here shooting shots, taking out people for her man, and that's a real fucking those are some real bonus points she's getting there. But yeah, not Sononi. Natsumi goes back to the apartment with fucking Kijino. It's Jesus Christ. This is such a. Why would they have this entire plot point of this whole? It's just so. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like,
right?
She has memories of being with Kijino, which I get, but it feels like the happy ending would be if the Crane Bestial, like, got to live with Kijino, like, she still got to live.
Right. Yeah. She didn't have to die with no one ever finding her body floating down the river, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Also,
or at least have some, like, actual character conclusion involving her and Kijino, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, hey, look, fight, not them fighting to the death, but she fights to the death protecting him or whatever.
Or she admits, she tells him, I'm sorry I lied to you, like, I'm truly a bestial, and then he gets to go, like, it doesn't matter, I still love you, and she goes, I really appreciate that, but I must go off to, like, fight and, like, defend you from, all these beasts.
Something like that. That's good.
Yeah. It's almost good. Like I can write a better story than the fucking writers of this goddamn show. Without even trying, and also while still having a drinking problem that, I think that all of them... I don't think that I have, like, a real, actual drinking problem. I like to drink. I think that whoever is doing this, if they don't have a debilitating, like, alcoholism problem, they have no excuse. Like, there's no excuse for this writing. Like, this...
Right? But the writer thought this was the best way to resolve Kijino Natsumi, Miho plot...
situation?
Plot threat, right? Where she said, hey, that was fun, you know?
Yeah.
That was a fun time we had, but bye.
Yeah. Sure would have been nice.
good luck in whatever prefecture town you're moving to next, right?
Yeah. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Right? Yeah, and that's it, right? It's so fucking... Like, the way they decide to handle this whole plot, his plot story arc, is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, Haruka's doing a good job with manga, her character is like, hey, there we go.
Yeah, I'm finally getting serialized.
Yeah, Right, and that's it.
Right, and then, it should be, but unfortunately, we have our favorite character back at it again, turning it into a Hitotsuki again. Fucking...
Alright, so, Tariq, as you know, we have finished every single main series Hitotsuki except for Zenkaiger and Donbrothers, right? Do you know which Hitotsuki this guy is based on?
Now, here's the thing, alright? Here's the thing. Before you said that, I was going to joke that it was just like another like modded version of another Hitotsuki like we've had in the past. Another like, oh, it's the other version like of the same like Bioman. Like we had like 3 or something like Bioman Hitotsuki.
Yeah.
Is this motherfucker the goddamn big head guy from fucking Zenkaiger?
No. This is the Osama Hitotsuki. This is next year's Sentai. I guess that's how they're finishing off the show.
Shut up. I just need to... I'm not in front of you right now. My mouth was agape for a bit. I just really, I really need to process that. I just really need to process this. Because it's batshit fucking crazy. I hate that. I mean, it makes sense, but I hate that because, they gave themselves, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, God. It's, why? It works, but it's like, oh, God, why? It's like when fucking Osama showed up, the Osama Megazord showed up, and fought against the enemy last episode, or the episode before that, or whatever.
From that time.
And it's just like, I would really like there to be absolutely zero fucking reference between the next Sentai and this. Like, Zenkaiger had this as a carryover. Like, Zenkaiger having a carryover seemed interesting at first, but we're at episode 49, and there's no fucking happy, like, connection between this. Please.
Oh yeah, no. There's boy. Hey, look. Like, it's like we were saying. There's one more episode left. We could find out everything by the end of this episode. Right?
No, we can't. No, they can't. No, they can't. They will never do that.
Right.
It's going to.
Kaito could wake up from a dream saying, and he could be with Juran and the other.
Yeah, he could wake up. He could wake up, and he could just be on that Amtrak train, and. Journey could be
on
playing.
The island,
Journey's playing, and it's just, fucking, whatever the fuck. Yeah, hey, it's just, fuck. No, absolutely.
Yeah, so anyway,
God.
the Cerebin realized that, hey, look, their project got out of control and they can't defeat it. So they're like, oh, hey, we need your guys' help,
Oh, cool.
Please defeat this thing for us,
the
right?
Thing that we made.
Right, whoopsie, our bad. We made it too powerful, right? So big group fight, and then, who's this in the background watching them? who's these two mysterious characters that they're showing off in the second to last episode.
Look,
You know?
they're our friends. They're everybody's friends.
I wonder what their deal is.
Yeah.
Right? What's gonna happen with them?
Yeah, they're here to help
but
us.
it doesn't matter. Momoe one shots everyone by himself. He's like, yeah, fuck this. I got this.
Also, it's really I know that we've gotten to a point with Sentai. Like again, like we've talked about this before, but like my relationship with it was I watched Power Rangers as a kid. I started watching Kamen Rider in college because I was looking for like Japanese media that was like easy to consume and like as I was learning Japanese. But I stayed away from Sentai because I just didn't like it as an adult. But boy, I still tangentially like kept track of it, and I know that we've gotten to a point of continuously getting to more and more people on the team. But there's fucking watching these 9 people like swarm this Odin cart is so fucking like not unsettling, but like anxiety riddling, like to put myself in the place of this like one merchant, like, oh shit, okay, all right, yeah, I can take care. Yep. Oh, what do you want? Oh, yep, I got that. Hold on, just wait. No, okay, I got that one. Oh, hold on, wait, please, don't order all at once. Oh God, like he just gets sworn by like 12 people. Like, this man's losing his shit. And then they're also having these, like, weird intergalactic talks, like peace tree discussions there. It's super weird.
But yeah, Momoe defeats him, and then he I didn't realize this character had a fucking name this entire time. Minoru, whatever.
Sure.
Man, look, I hope he got his problem solved. You know what they say. Hey, look, the 5th treatment is all I need to beat my addiction.
Yep.
Right?
Only so many times.
Right. I can only get addicted so many times.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, his problem, I guess, is fixed now. Right? Look, there's no more Hitotsuki for him to transform into, excluding the Avataro and Zenkaija Hitotsuki. Ignoring those two, there's definitely no more for him to transform into,
It also doesn't make sense, really, to explain why the Hitotsuki even, like, take images based off of previous Sentai enemies, but God, this sucks. Oh God, this sucks.
Hey, look, I'll let you know, it was an important plot point earlier in the show for them to get the gears that the Hitotsuki would drop.
It did seem like that. It doesn't seem like that now.
Now there's no time. But you know what? You know what there is time for, though, Tariq? A birthday party, right? It's Taro's birthday. We gotta celebrate it, right? We gotta celebrate his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Kaito says, oh, no, never mind. I got the date wrong. Oh, whoopsie, my bad. Uh-oh. We already spent money, but it's too late. We've already spent all this money on the cake and this fucking big-ass banner, right? Might as well make the most out of it, right? Right, and then Tori, there was his other birthday when it was just him and Jin, and that was the saddest thing. And then it still occurs to me that by the end of this episode that, wait a minute, Jin doesn't have to be in stupid cyber jail anymore. He can freely leave cyber jail, right? Did no one bother telling Jin? Did no one bother telling Jin, hey, we're going to celebrate your adopted son's birthday today? You want to leave
he can walk out whenever he wants. But he chose jail.
You want to leave your self-imposed cyber jail?
It's easier than having to take care of his son. Okay? If I learned anything yesterday, okay, based off of certain things I had to deal with work, it's that some people will choose prison versus dealing with the banalities of life. Because, boy, if you walk up to a thing that you're supposed to do, as the vendor for somebody, and you're there talking to your client, and you go, "Oh man, I'm sorry I'm late," and they go, "No, that's okay. I've been standing here for an hour because I don't have a key to get into this place." You go, "Oh, so you just all suck. It's not just that you suck with me. You're just terrible at your entire fucking, like, concept of function. ACAB. ACAB. Like, actually, ACAB. Fuck you. This sucks." But yeah, Gene should really, like, break out of prison.
Yeah, but hey, look, don't worry. Momoa gets a present that anybody will want. A pair of chopsticks and a pillow. You know, right?
Those look like some good chopsticks, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they expect. Look, it comes in a fancy box and everything.
Yeah.
You know, right? It looked like it could have his symbol on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the episode ends with him dying. There you go.
Yeah, well, you know, everything has to end. Okay, all things gotta end. We're just like the show.
And everyone celebrates that Momoi's dead. You know.
Yeah. Well, trust me, I'll be celebrating this show dying. This has been bad.
Look, Tariq, look, there's only one more episode left for us to go through, you know, right?
What?
Just one more episode to go through, then the series recording, and then any supplemental media that may or may not exist, you know, right? For us to go through.
Hey, remember Murasame?
Yeah, Hey, good question.
Remember Murasame?
You know?
Remember how that's like a whole thing? Like, that's a whole... That's a whole...
Whenever his mother, you know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Remember all that? Why? Why hasn't...
Hey, but next episode, according to the preview, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, but,
you know?
But does it help? I don't... Why? Why is he... Why bring him back? Why are we doing this?
Look, it's like they says, you know, maybe having 9 people on the team is not enough, you know, right?
But...
Right, maybe our team needs a 10th member, you know?
Yeah, sure,
right?
In One Piece, maybe, but fuck this. Like... Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Right?
You know what?
Look, maybe maybe we need to add a shark themed character to be the 10th member of our crew.
Look, don't you dare compare Jim. Well, hold on. Jinbei did have to separate from his big mom in order to gain his freedom, so maybe that is a little bit real. I'm just gonna hold on to this. I'm just gonna hold on to this and hope for the best.
Alright, well, next week's the thrilling conclusion of Donbrothers for us, you know, right? And then you may or may not be here for King Over.
No!
Oh.
Let's get William back!
You know,
or otherwise, William's gonna have... Otherwise, William's gonna get struck.
Okay. Is that it? Are we ending this?
That's how we're ending this.
Alright, coronavirus is no thing. Watch it, very best. Get cut. This is the thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.